Welcome to Spring Boot Tutorials. In this new video, I want to secure our WebSockets with a login and a password. We start the video with the result of the code. Therefore, I open a private window on the browser, go to localhost 8080, and you see we have a login screen from Spring Security. I can log in with admin, password is test, sign in, we have the window, we can connect, and we can send messages. I open the second window, again localhost. We are logged in with the same account, connect, send messages, you see it's working perfectly. Now I close the two windows, I open a new private window, again localhost 8080, we are logged in, we can log in, but now I log in with user. Again, the password is test. You see, we have the window, but if I want to connect, I have an error. Because user have no role to send messages. To explain the code, I open IntelliJ, and we see we have the POM XML. Spring Boot Starter 4.0.0 snapshot. Go down, we have Spring Boot Starter Web, Spring Boot Starter WebSocket, that's the same from previous videos. Then we have Spring Boot Starter Security and, important, Spring Security Messaging. Application properties, we have only the name, and the main class is a standard Spring Boot application class with no special tags. We close everything and we go to the configuration. You see, we have two configuration classes. I open the first greeting WebSocket configuration. It's the same class like the previous videos. We have /topic, /app, and /chat. Nothing has changed here. Then we have WebSocket security config. It's a security class with enable WebSocket security annotation. Then we have our security filter chain bean with form login, request matches permit all for the JavaScript class and the favicon icon. All other requests must have role user. Important for WebSockets is the authorization manager. Here we have any message have role admin. That's why if we load in with user, we see the window, but we cannot send messages. If we log in with admin, we can see the screen and we can send messages. Second, we have user detail service with two users, user with role user, admin with role user and role admin. And we have the no-op password encoder. This is deprecated only for testing because it's more clear. Then we go to the controllers. Also, for security, we have a CSRF mapping REST controller. And we return the CSRF token to the JavaScript code. The greeting controller is, like in previous videos, very simple. We send a message to message and receive the answer with topic greetings. We have the time and the name and the time. You see it here. Hello, name, time. Nothing fancy here. Then we have the models, greeting request, only a name. Also the response is only a message. Then we can go to our, maybe I close everything, it's more clear. The next part is HTML and JavaScript. Our HTML is also very simple. A connect button, a disconnect button, a send message button, and a clear message button. And a space to receive the messages. Now we go to the JavaScript. First, I create some buttons and space for messages, also the client. Then we have a function, connect WebSocket. Here we have the header name and the token. Two variables. The first thing we do is to fetch the CSRF token from the CSRF request mapping. We convert it with JSON and set CSRF header name to the data header name and the token variable to the data token. If everything is okay, we can connect to our Sock.Js client with the broker URL, see it here, ws localhost 8080/chat. With connect headers, the CSRF header name, so this one, and the token, this one. If everything is okay, we can then connect, or we can have an error. You have seen it in the one before. Sometimes we have an error. It's this one. If we are connected, it's this one. If everything is working okay, we can activate the client. Also then, because it's fetch, then this, then that, and at latest client activate. Here in the add event listener load, we create the buttons and the place for the messages. And we set the buttons okay. Then we have two functions, one for the connect button and one for the disconnect button. The last is the send message button. Here we publish a message, Spring Boot tutorial, session ID is no more necessary here. And at least we have a function print message and a function clear message. So we are at the end of this video. The code is as usual available on GitHub. Thank you very much and see you later.